guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angelique with This Twisted Life, and we are on day 3 of the garage makeover. So if you're new to my channel, I am making over my garage to be my crafting space for my business Twisted Yarn, and this is part 3, day 3 of me painting my garage to make it look more razzle dazzle, cutesy, and just comfortable for me to be able to come in here and do what I need to do. Updates is we put a window unit in for air. We installed some blinds in it. I have painted 2 of my walls purple, and the 2 walls that I painted purple, I am now going to go in and paint the baseboards, do the window sills, and possibly the door so that I can move these things over. I do have plans to do some caulking. I do have the caulking, but didn't realize I did not have a caulking gun. So I'm gonna have to get a gun to do that part, but I'm gonna go ahead on and do the rest so that I can move these things over. So that is what we are doing. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell to be notified so that you can be in the know when I download new or upload new videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, or if nothing else, you are entertained by it, and definitely share me with your friends and your family. So we are going to get this party going, starting with this wall behind me, doing the baseboard. So I'm going to put you guys up on my tripod, and we are just going to let it rip. Give me a second. All right, you guys, so I have my paint all set up. So I have 2 different types of white. I have a flat and I have a satin. Now, mind you, again, I'm trying to do this on a budget, as cheap as I could possibly do it. I already had 1 can of flat. So when I went to the store, I thought I bought what I had at home, but I didn't. I end up picking up a satin one. So what I'm gonna do is I'll do the bottom portion with the flat, and then the door and the door trim and the window sills, I'm going to do those with the satin, since those will be touched the most. They both supposed to be scrubbable and wipeable, but we shall see. So that's what we're going to start with. Get my music going. All right, you guys, so I got all the baseboards around done, and now I'm going to start working on the window sills. This is definitely better than doing the walls, but the bending is truly backbreaking. So yeah, so now we're going to try and do something to these window sills to make them look a little better. Let this dry, because I noticed like over there it was streaking some. The more I brushed it, these windows were a little rough. They probably should have been like chipped off and then sanded, but I'm just not doing all of that. Again, this is a craft room in the garage, so I'm not it don't have to be perfect, but we're gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna go over it again so it don't be so streaky, but it just looks, at least it looks better. It's white now, so that's a good thing. I'm not going to worry about doing the inside of the windows, because honestly I'm just being lazy and I really just don't want to do them, so I'm not going to worry about doing the inside of them. I'm just going to leave them the way they are, like they are, and not worry about them. Again, just being lazy, because this has some chip paint on it. I'm not gonna worry about it. It'll be fine. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about it. Aesthetically, it looks better. So we're gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna go over the window seals with another coat, especially this one over here. That one wasn't so bad. This one was chipped up a great deal. So, but it just looks better. It looks cleaner. It looks whiter. So I can roll with that. So I'm gonna go ahead on and just try to tackle this door. I was a little tired. I worked today, so I'm tired, but I didn't want my paint to go to waste. So I'm just gonna go ahead on and try to start tackling this door. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, you guys, so I am not a professional painter by no means, so I am just doing what I can to just make this garage look good. And although I'm not a professional, I think I at least make it look presentable. So I think it's looking good so far. I am actually going to paint the door with the other paint like this, just because I think this paint here is too it's not glossy enough. So I want the door to have just a little shine to it, and this is a flat, so that's a sheen. So I'll add a sheen to the door itself. So I'll get all that together, and I'm probably just gonna go ahead on and paint those windowsills again too, off camera. Okay, give me a minute. All right, you guys, I had to take a little break. So we're gonna do the door. That's the last thing we're gonna do today, and then we're gonna call this portion of the project a wrap. So let me get everything together and we'll get this door painted. Okay, you guys, I actually gave that about 20 minutes. So now we are going to paint it again, and it actually looks better now that I'm seeing it, now that it's dry. So we're gonna go ahead on and just put that second coat on it, and hopefully 2 times the charm. Let's see, let me turn my fan around because I don't want it to dry my door too soon. Second coat is on. We're gonna let this dry and we're gonna see what it looks like. All right, you guys, I did the second coat on the door, and the door looks amazing. I was a little afraid at first. I know you probably heard the nervousness in my voice because I was like, am I doing this right? I've never painted a door before, but it came out pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with it. It just looks nice and bright and crisp. No more coming through here being like, ooh, the door is so icky. The walls are so icky. The windowsills are so icky. The border at the bottom is so icky. It's cleaning up in here very nice. I can't wait to eventually, which probably won't be no time soon, get to the ceiling and the rest of this room. I'm gonna take you guys down and show you what it looks like so far in here, what we've done so far. Give me a second. All right, you guys, keep in mind that my garage is pretty messy right now because I just have everything everywhere all over again. So just ignore the mess. You'll see the mess, but it'll get cleaned up shortly once I'm able to move things back in their proper places. Tomorrow I am going to go and just purchase me another gun for the caulk and caulk the bottom of this so that I can start moving these things into place. But I'm gonna turn you guys around and let you see. So this is where we're at so far. I'm gonna pan you guys around slowly because I don't want to make you sick. So this is the door that we just did. Nice and bright and white. I should have took a picture of it to show you guys what it looked like before. You may have seen it before. It was filthy. It was horrible. I had never cleaned it since we had moved in the house, which I gotta go through each one of these rooms, but I plan on painting them. So yeah, I'm gonna go through and paint all the doors. So this is what the baseboard is looking like. And the windowsill. Again, I am not an expert at this, so I just wanted to clean it up in here and make it look good. And then I'll step back and show you. Let me see if I can get back and show you guys a better view. So that's the side of the wall that I have to do over there. And I am gonna catch this wall, which is gonna be purple and white, because I have to finish this part here off. all around the garage is going to be purple, and then where you see the big border around the actual doors, I'm going to keep those white. And then eventually all the cabinets are going to need to be moved over so that I could catch this area and finish up over there, which I am going to do some more of that before long. But yeah, but so you can see it's a real mess. This is what I've been working around, you guys. This has been my mess that I have been working around. This is the kids' dresser in here. A couple of drawers needs to be repaired, so the future has it in here repairing the drawers. So hopefully by this weekend that'll get back in their bedroom. But yeah, so we'll turn you around to over here. So this is what has been done. There, not half shabby. And once things get in their proper places, it's gonna look better in here. I promise you it will. It's an awful mess right now because things are just spread out all over the place. And I do have something that I am going to cover that with, my bulletin board to cover that with. I got the picture hooks to just hang it up so it can hide that. That way when we need access to it, just take the picture down. But at least it's not just like sitting there as an eyesore. But yeah, so this is what we have, you guys. This is what I've been working on, and I am pleased with it. I'm pleased with it. I feel a lot better about it. It's starting to look more like a room instead of a garage. Alrighty. Alrighty, if you guys have been hanging with me this long, thank you for hanging with me and sticking around. There is more that we need to do, and I'll be filming the rest of this, but for right now, this is where we're going to end this. It's like 10 something at night, and I have work in the morning, and I'm super tired. I'm gonna go hop in the shower, and then I am gonna go jump in my bed. So I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.